Well, he passed away March 29 of 24. Is that true?
Yes,
And you said you didn't file a 25 tax return.
that's
So-
correct. They
So
took
it
out
had
the,
to be a 24 return at the least,
yes,
correct?
correct.
So we need to find out what tax returns were garnished.
Chaos erupts instantly as a defendant faces possible jail over unpaid fines, missed hearings, and financial struggles after homelessness and divorce. The judge sounds tough, warning that ignoring court carries consequences, but the emotional tension keeps building every second. Subscribe, like, and share, because this courtroom hearing takes unexpected dramatic turns fast.
And you didn't pay and you could have paid. That is, you could have paid and your failure to pay was not without your fault. You could be held in contempt and incarcerated 1 day for every $10 owed. You could receive 25 days. You get credit for each day served to the tune of $10. If you paid $148, you'd owe $100. You'd only have to serve 10 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Did you sign an advice of rights form here today or not?
No, I-
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to a hearing. At a hearing, you have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers, the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. You'll be giving up your right to a contested hearing. And at a hearing, you do have the right to remain silent. If you remain silent, that would not be held against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, I
You
do.
also have the right to a lawyer. If you cannot afford one, I will appoint you one at public expense. Do you understand?
Yes, I
Would
do.
you like a lawyer?
No, I would not.
You waive your right to a lawyer,
I would not.
And you want- and you understand I would give you one today.
Yes, I do understand.
All right. To the charge you failed to pay $248. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
You want to have a hearing as to whether or not you paid?
No, but Your Honor, can I please speak freely? The reason I'm saying, well, I guess I'm giving up my rights because I was told I'm outside my window of being able to fight the ticket. So I guess I
You
am.
what?
Well, they said that I was doing 55 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, but I'm not a
35 miles an hour.
revisitor. You didn't show up.
Your Honor, the reason I didn't show up was because, first of all, when I got the ticket, I had just got off the streets and I had just got the vehicle. And I did not remember, the gentleman told me to come in and take it.
If you want to go down the hall and you want to file a motion to set aside the default judgment, you can do that. And you, hang on, but you have to post a bond equivalent to the amount of the fine. So you'd have to pay $248 and then I'll entertain it. But the ticket here was issued back on September the 18th. This is
Yes,
you're way late coming in.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay? So we can either do one of two or three things. You can tell me, Judge, I want to go down, file a motion to set aside the judgment. I'll explain why I wasn't here for 7 months. And hopefully you'll give me a hearing date. And if you don't give me a hearing date, I understand my bond will be forfeit. You cannot do this. I do not understand this. I will never understand this. I do not understand. So you do what you want. If you want to just plead guilty and do the time, or you want to plead guilty and explain why you haven't paid, but the likelihood of me going back and revisiting a ticket, or they've got you going 53 and a 35 and they wrote you for 40 and you didn't show up, is about as good as me flying around the room here. So you do what you want. What do you want to do?
I would plead guilty, Your Honor, because I don't want to cause any problems.
You're not causing any problems.
I have a legit reason because I have financial issues that I was going through. Like I said, I just literally got off the streets.
Hang on, slow down.
Everything, so
Slow down.
it's literally financial.
Why are you continuing to interrupt me when I said slow down?
I'm sorry, sir.
To the charge, you failed to pay $248. How do you plead?
Yes.
Did you fail to pay?
Yes, I felt
How much do you have today?
nothing.
Why not? Where do you
Just
work?
started the job literally this morning.
Where?
Driving for Detroit public schools.
What is that? 25 bucks an year?
$26.
26. Nice. Good for you. Can't ignore courts like this. You live in Monroe?
No, I don't, Your Honor. That was partially the reason why I did not show up for court, because I did not receive the paperwork.
You got the ticket handed to you. Come on.
I understand that, Your Honor.
I don't want to go through this.
Your Honor,
I don't want to go through this.
I'm not trying to get in this.
I don't want to go through this. They gave you the ticket.
Yes, they did, Your Honor.
You never responded. Come on. I'll cut you a break, but don't make me go on and
Your Honor, I'm not asking for a break. I paid a ticket in full. I had financial issues. The reason I did not show up, I had no car. My
Sure.
car was stolen. I had
Sure.
no way to be here.
I'm not gonna make, I don't want, listen,
I didn't know what court to come to.
come on, you got a ticket in your hand. I don't know what to tell you. You pled guilty to failure to pay.
Yes,
I'll take your plea. And if you just told me you don't have any money today, right?
that is great.
Okay, so when can you pay this?
It's gonna be some months before I'll be paying. I'm struggling with paying my rent today.
Sounds like you're blaming me.
No, I'm not blaming you, Your Honor. I'm blaming for life, Your Honor.
Well,
I went through a full divorce and I lost everything that I had. I just literally got me an apartment right before.
can you pay $25 a week?
Huh?
Can you pay $25 per week?
I couldn't do it this week, but I could definitely do it probably coming next week, but that'll be the first day I get a check.
Good enough. I'll do that for you. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Then to pay $25 per week.
If I
And I'm
pay
gonna-
extra and during that week,
Hang on.
could I miss a couple weeks in between the payments?
I'm sorry.
If I pay more than what I'm supposed to pay, man.
I'm gonna start your 25 per week beginning April the 17th. And if you don't have the money on any one of your due dates, all you have to do is call the court. I'll go on Zoom with you. I'll give you an extension.
I appreciate it.
What I don't like is people ignoring courts. So as long as you do that, I don't care how many times we have to do it. I'm gonna be very welcome to it. If I have to do that 32 times with you, I'll be glad to. Just don't ignore courts. I don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't mean.
I know. Good luck. You said you can do this. I'll be happy to do this for you.
Okay.
And in fact, I'll tell you what, but I need your word. You're gonna pay $25 a week starting April 17th. You gonna do that?
Yes, I will.
I'll reduce your balance to $190 as of now, Heather. So we're gonna reduce this balance. I'm gonna cut $58 off of that. All right? Fair enough?
Appreciate it, person.
What a great country.
That's great. Thank you.
Thanks. Take care. Shores Financial versus Scott Ratliff, 21F1466.
Good morning, Your Honor. Timothy Runyon on behalf of the plaintiff.
It looks like a Don Ratliff here. Or Sheriff Don Ratliff. What does this mean? Ma'am, what's your name?
Dawn Ratliff.
Is it my screen or am I having a hard time? You should get closer here. Who's Scott Ratliff?
That is my deceased husband.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Well, counsel, what?
The courtroom suddenly becomes emotional when a widow explains that tax garnishments affected money connected to her deceased husband. The judge carefully questions both sides, trying to untangle confusing financial records while making sure fairness comes first. This situation feels heartbreaking, complicated, and legally messy. What would you decide if you were presiding here?
So you agree with your objections, right?
No, Your Honor.
Why not?
Well, I have several reasons. First of all, she's not a party to the action. And
Well, hang on a second. Did you file a response to her objections?
no, we didn't.
I know she's not a party to the action. He's deceased. So what are you trying? What are you trying to what were they garnishing, ma'am?
I filed my taxes and they took all of my tax money.
And you filed as a single filer, right?
No. So I filed him head of household. And they took mine as well as his after he was deceased.
Well, Mr. Runyon, why is that proper?
Well, Your Honor, the garnishment disclosures don't tell us what years they were from, but there were 3 separate garnishments that were paid. So they were from prior years, prior to him being deceased.
She's only objecting, it looks like, to the garnishment of 2025 taxes. Is that right, Ms. Ratliff?
So I reamended a few years, all on the 24th, 2024. So there's amended taxes in that same year. So they took all of my taxes
Your Honor, if I may interject, during our discussions, she said that she went to amend them and they told her that if she had her husband on as head of household, that she would get his return. And I think I'm not a tax person for sure, but and get a deduction for him also. So some portion of that she claims is hers and some portion is his. When we filed the garnishment, we only got a disclosure. It only lists Scott Ratliff. She wasn't a party to this case. And so we had a discussion before we came in the breakout room, and she can't give me an amount of whose was whose. And, I'd be happy to look at the tax returns and see what we can figure out.
I feel like I don't have enough information right now.
I agree. I certainly don't to even present anything to my client. And, she's not a party, so she can't file the objection to garnishment. She'd have to interplead and do some other things.
Wait a second. She's saying to the court, I'm not going to make her file motion to intervene, anything like that.
I think you could just order it without making her file anything. It's just that the rules are pretty specific.
Mr. Runyon, here's the point. Let's make this easy. Let's figure out what portion of the return was hers and what portion of the return was her deceased husband. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair to me, Your Honor. That's exactly what I was going to suggest. I was just pointing out that.
See, lawyers think alike. Ms. Ratliff, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to adjourn this. I think in fairness, you should send you got to respond. I need some documentation. I mean, no disrespect. I'm sure you're not lying to me, but I need some documentation as to when your husband passed away. And again, I can't tell you how sorry I am. And what tax returns were filed after that or before that, at least that had anything to do with this garnishment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. I did send you, I dropped off a death certificate yesterday, so it does show when he passed. You guys
We do have that, Your Honor. It shows his date of death was March 24th, or I'm sorry, March 29th of 24.
So right on its face, you filed single only in 25, right?
I haven't filed yet. They told me, appointed attorney told me not to file until this court hearing.
I don't want to know what anybody told you, okay? Any lawyer told you in particular. No, you don't have to apologize. There's an attorney-client privilege. I don't know what you told. I don't want to know what you told the lawyer, what the lawyer told you, okay? So I'm going to need, though, something as to I don't know what tax returns we're talking about, okay? If you didn't file for 25, then they took out money. Maybe if these are prior years, they took out money in your husband on a joint tax return, and he was still alive.
No, Your Honor. He was already passed away.
Well, he passed away March 29 of 24. Is that true?
Yes.
And you said you didn't file a 25 tax return.
That's correct.
So it had to be a 24 return at the least.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
So we need to find out what tax returns were garnished, and then we can split that up. I can adjourn this a month for you. You can get the documentation. I need you to send it to Mr. Runyon, and I need you to send it all to the court too, okay?
Okay.
Let me adjourn this. Jennifer, this is in a massive hurry. She hasn't even filed the 25 returns. When do you want to do this?
We can do Monday, May 4th.
Your
Does
Honor,
that give enough time?
What, Mr. Runyon?
I am going to be out of town
All right.
longest vacation I've taken in 30 years, but
Good for
from
you.
March 4th, I'm sorry, from April 4th. Oh, no, I'm sorry, May 4th to May 18th. So
Okay.
if we could go after that,
That's fine. We'll do that. Give me a date after that, John.
June
Good for
1st,
you.
Your Honor.
Can we do something else before then or not?
Well, we have the Memorial Day holiday on the
But let's
following
do it
week.
another day. I'll just take civil different. Let's do it
Okay.
20th, 22nd, 23rd, whatever date we get. I don't even know what day of the week those are, but
Let's you've got Trenton on the 21st, so can we do it with that at 10:30?
let's do it right at 8:30, okay?
8:30,
Everybody can
okay.
get out of bed. May 21 at 8:30. Get us all the documentation in the next 2 weeks, okay, ma'am?
Okay,
Best
Your-
of luck to you. Thank you.
Your Honor,
Thanks.
thank you.
Yeah.
could she send me those too?
Yeah, you're gonna do that. You understand I said that. You have to send that to Mr. Runyon as well, right?
Yeah, so how do I do all that? Can I just drop it all off at the court or?
Jennifer, will you get on and chat with her or talk to her in a breakout room, please? She'll explain it.
Thank you.
Okay?
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Your Honor.
counsel.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Radliff.
Thank
Look
you.
forward to seeing that, and hopefully we can work it out. After I get a chance to look at those, I'll send you a note or email you, and you can call me back.
Okay, thank you.
This hearing ended with the judge balancing compassion, accountability, and strict courtroom procedure while giving both sides another opportunity to provide evidence. From unpaid fines to disputed tax garnishments, every moment showed how personal hardship can collide directly with the legal system. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shocking courtroom stories today.